All right, welcome back to the channel. This is the ultimate guide to the W Costa Rica at Playa Conchal. If you're thinking about a luxury getaway, let me show you why the W Costa Rica is the ultimate destination for your next trip to paradise. If you've already booked your trip to the W, then this video is the guide that you're looking for to maximize your stay there. We're gonna take a look inside the rooms. We'll cover everything from restaurants to bars, pools, secret beach locations, and excursion warnings. We're also gonna provide QR codes throughout the video on screen to be able to give you direct access to specific links that allow you to message directly with hotel staff, get more details, and give you the back-end private links to the hotel's menus, schedules, everything that you're gonna need to maximize the opportunity to enjoy your time at the W Costa Rica. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jason. When Claire and I were planning our first trip to Costa Rica, we found there were a ton of videos on YouTube about how much everyone enjoyed their trip to Costa Rica. Lots of videos about how beautiful Costa Rica is. Very few videos that were actually helpful in planning the details of a trip to Costa Rica. So after our first trip, we decided to start creating the videos that we wish we would have had in planning our trip to Costa Rica by combining the cinematic footage that we had shot while we were on our trip and all of the details that we had spent time researching to help you plan your trip to Costa Rica. So let's dive in to the ultimate guide to the W Costa Rica at Playa Conchal. First, you need to know that Playa Conchal is one of Costa Rica's most beautiful beaches. In fact, it is widely considered by travel magazines and websites to be the #1 beach in the world. This 2.5 mile stretch of crushed shell shoreline, try to say that 5 times fast, crushed shell shoreline, crushed shell shoreline. This 2.5 mile stretch of crushed shell shoreline meets crystal blue waters, perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or simply relaxing under the tropical sun. Getting here is a breeze. The resort is located just about an hour and a half from Liberia International Airport. Just before you arrive at the W, you will be driving through the charming little town of Potrero. And as you do, you need to stop at Patagonia del Mar and get some sushi. This is just a couple of minutes down the street from where you'll reach the main entrance of Reserva Conchal, marked by the first of 2 security checkpoints. This one grants access to Reserva Conchal, a sprawling 2,300 acre nature preserve that surrounds the W Costa Rica. Reserva Conchal is home to the W, the Westin, several residential communities, and the scenic golf course. From there, you'll drive through just the lush landscape of Reserva Conchal, making your way through a couple of different roundabouts on your way to the location of the W inside of Reserva Conchal, which is where you'll arrive at a second security checkpoint, which grants access to the W Costa Rica's private area. Just past this, you'll step out of your car at the grand entrance that leads down to the main lobby, Cocina de Mercado on the left, the living room bar straight ahead, and the front desk and gift shop on the right. Once you arrive, you'll be greeted by Costa Rica's luscious jungle and incredible wildlife. The howler monkeys swinging through the trees, iguanas basking in the sun, vibrant birds singing in the lush surroundings. The W Costa Rica at Playa Conchal is part of the prestigious Marriott family. You should know that there are actually 2 Marriott resorts located on the beach there, each one offering its own take on Playa Conchal. The Westin next door offers the convenience of an all-inclusive dining and drinks and a more family-oriented experience, while the W caters to a more upscale, adult-oriented crowd. Now, if you're looking for all-inclusive at the W, they do offer an all-inclusive package to upgrade your stay. You'll just need to talk with them about that, talk with the hotel staff after you've booked your time there. If you want more information on the Westin, you can see our video on the Westin, or you could see our video comparing the 2 resorts, the W and the Westin. In between these 2 resorts is the 18-hole par 71 golf course designed by Robert Trent Jones II. This course is known for its stunning landscape, weaving through Reserva Conchal Nature Preserve, ocean views on several holes, but you don't have to care about golf to enjoy your time at the W. There are 3 restaurants and 3 bars on the property. If you want to take a look at the menus for each one of these, I'll put this QR code on the screen here. This is a private link directly to the link tree that they provide for hotel guests to be able to look at the menus for their time there. And this will give you access to each of the menus. I'll also put that link in the video description as well if you'd rather check that out after the end of this video. Now let's talk about the restaurants. First, Cocina de Mercado. Cocina de Mercado is located near the lobby. This spot serves fresh, locally inspired dishes throughout the day. It's perfect for a casual breakfast buffet or a laid-back dinner. And if you're a Marriott Bonvoy member, it's pretty likely you could get them to throw in breakfast for free at Cocina de Mercado. Latitude 10 degrees norte. However you want to pronounce this, and everybody seems to pronounce it differently, this is the epitome of a luxury dinner right there on the property at the W. Tucked away near the adults only area, this is the place for a fine dining experience. If you have not paid to upgrade to the all-inclusive package during your stay, then this is going to be a pricier dinner. The third restaurant on the property you'll find down by the beach. This is Zona Azul Beach Club. Zona Azul Beach Club is a vibrant spot, offers light fare and refreshing drinks in a lively, music-filled atmosphere by the pool. It is just a stunning place to sit and enjoy your food. The architecture is beautiful and the view of the beach is top-notch. For drinks, the resort boasts 3 different options for you. The living room is up on the hilltop right next to Cocina de Mercado in the main lobby area. This is a social hub right near the front desk, ideal for enjoying craft cocktails, mingling, hanging out there on the couch or at the bar. Second, the wet deck bar. The wet deck bar is nestled in by the adult-only pool up on the hilltop, and this bar pairs spectacular views with signature cocktails. Third, Zona Azul Bar is located within the beach club, right by the infinity pool, an opportunity to grab a drink, enjoy the pool, and a view of the beach. From casual bites to fine dining, from simple drinks to craft cocktails, the W offers something for every taste. Now let's take a look at the pools. The W Costa Rica offers 2 different pool experiences, each with its own vibe. First, the infinity pool located by the Zona Azul Beach Club. This family-friendly spot is perfect for lounging with a cocktail in hand while enjoying stunning ocean views and direct beach access. This is the pool that the kids can swim in, but if your kids are really wanting to jump around, splash, and get crazy, the pool is gonna feel pretty small. It really is just a small infinity pool there by the beach. If you're bringing kids, you really should at least look into the Westin next door. That's gonna offer a much larger pool, exponentially larger, and a much more family-friendly experience. The second pool up on the hilltop is known as the wet deck. This pool in the adults-only area by the outdoor lobby is just a great spot to jump around in the water, lounge in the sun, or grab a drink at the wet deck bar. That gives you a quick look at the 2 different pools offered at the W Costa Rica. Now let's talk about spa services. For those looking to unwind, the W Costa Rica's Away Spa is the spot. Located just a short walk down the path toward the beach on the left, this serene space offers a workout facility with big windows to the jungle. The spa offers a wide range of treatments that you can see on the W website. If you want more details or to book your experience at the spa, stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll share the private links to that. I'm going to give you some specific details on how to directly access both more information and be able to message with the hotel staff. First, let's talk about the Kids Club. For families traveling with children, the W Costa Rica offers a kids club located down by the beach next to Zona Azul. It's a great spot for kids to enjoy supervised activities while you take some time to relax or to explore the resort on your own. However, again, if a family-focused vacation is what you're looking for, you really need to look into the Westin next door. That's not to say that your family can't have a great time at the W, but just make sure you know what the difference is between the 2 resorts. You can look into that specifically by watching our video where we compare those 2 resorts. If you're looking for some adventure, the W Costa Rica offers a number of different opportunities to rent some things at a little desk down by the beach. They also have towels there, for the record, if you're wanting to grab towels on your way to the beach or on your way back from the beach. But from that desk, you'll be able to rent stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, snorkeling gear, bicycles. The cost of all of that is going to be included with your stay at the W, so feel free to stop by there at any time. All you have to do is write down your name, your room number, sign those things out, and you go for it. If you're looking at renting some of the mountain bikes from there, just know that they're going to give you a little map that lays out the trails for Reserva Conchal. You need to know that these trails are steep and they're muddy. Yeah, I don't think I can climb this with the mud. I can't get enough traction. I am a mountain biker. These are not mountain biking trails. They're great trails for a solid hike, but they're just too steep to pedal up, and frankly, they're too dangerous to go down safely. Of course, that didn't stop me from trying, which is why I can speak from experience, and I will now allow you to enjoy the GoPro footage where you can laugh at me going way too fast down the hill flying off of the trail and slamming into the muddy hillside. It's actually kind of hard to tell from the footage how steep that hill actually is, so I'm just gonna stick to kayaking. In fact, if you rent the kayaks and you're on your game, you can paddle out to a few secret beaches located here and here. Are they secret if I just told you where they are though? Okay, so here's what I mean when I say secret beaches. If you get online and get on the Costa Rica tourism website and you look at all of the beaches, these beaches are not listed. Now, technically, that would also include Playa Zapatilal or Playa Mina, which is about a 30-minute walk down some back roads from the W. You actually walk off of Reserva Conchal property. You could take a car there if you wanted to, but Playa Mina, aka Playa Zapatilal, is on Google Maps. Like, you can get directions there from Google Maps. These other two beaches that I'm telling you about now, they're not on Google Maps in the sense that they're not named. They don't exist on the map. They don't have a name. They're just out there. The only way to even see them is just by either looking on Google satellite image, flying a drone out there, or taking a kayak out there yourself. And so we actually just found them looking at the Google satellite image and literally rented a kayak and just went out there to see what we could find. And so you're welcome. It's honestly kind of like our little secret. I don't know if anybody really knows about these. There's nothing online about them. There's no articles, there's no comments, there's no videos, there's no details about these two little beaches. They're just out there. Now, one word of caution on these beaches is that during high tide, they don't exist because the water is up against the cliff. And so that also means that these are dangerous beaches to go to. If you're tracking with me here, you need to pay attention to the tide charts, go out there during low tide, and honestly, don't stay until high tide or the ocean is coming in. So be careful. If you're finding this video helpful in planning your trip, let me encourage you to subscribe to the channel so we can stay connected to each other as you plan your trip to Costa Rica. We'd love to be able to help you in the process. If you prefer to have your adventures planned out for you, let's talk about the excursions. W Costa Rica offers a number of excursions, and you can just browse their website to see all of the fantastic opportunities offered directly through them. You can book these on their website or by messaging them on WhatsApp. But let me encourage you to be careful of what we call the excursion distance fail. While it may say all-day excursion, that doesn't mean you're going to spend all day at the location. In fact, this is easy to misunderstand. You can see more about that in our video on the 5 most common mistakes that new tourists make to Costa Rica. I'll put a link to that in the video description below. For details on excursions or how to book them, just look directly on the W's website, or I'll give you the details below on how to message the staff directly towards the end of this video. Let's talk about the rooms at the W Costa Rica. Now, initially when you get on the website, there are 13 different kinds of rooms at the W, so it can feel a little bit intimidating, a little bit overwhelming. It's hard initially to kind of pick your way through what the difference is between all of these rooms. I think we can probably knock one of these off the list pretty quickly, the 5-bedroom residence. If you're needing a 5-bedroom residence, then you probably don't need to think through all of the other room types. Meanwhile, for most of us, we're gonna look at one of these other single rooms. Let's take a look at them now. The rooms all have different names when you book on the site. The Wonderful Escape, the Fantastic or Fabulous Escape, the Spectacular Escape. Now, if you look past the names of the rooms, there's basically just 3 different, that's 6. There's 3 different types of things that delineate the difference in the various types of rooms. The first is the beds, the second is the view, and the third is the room type. We put together this little spreadsheet just to help kind of give you a visual picture of how the different room types kind of fit together. And so if we just kind of like work our way through here, the Wonderful Escape you can get in either a single king or a 2 queen. Both of them are gonna have the garden view, and that basically just means you're looking out on the property at the W. You're not looking into the forest. And this is a single room, so it's gonna be like a studio. Neither one of these rooms are gonna have a plunge pool on the balcony, but all of the rooms at the W have a balcony. Let's talk about the Sunset Treehouse. Both of these are gonna have a forest view, and that's why they call it the Treehouse or the Treehouse Suite. Forest view basically just means you're looking out into the jungle or out into the forest. It's pretty cool to see what kind of wildlife you might spot from your balcony just sitting there. Both of these are gonna have a single king bed. Both of these are gonna have that forest view. The difference between the Sunset Treehouse and the Sunset Treehouse Suite is that one of them is a single room, while one of them is a bedroom plus a living room and also has the plunge pool on the balcony. As we move our way down the list, we're also making our way up in price, so to speak. And so as we talk about the fabulous escape room, you can get this in either the single king or with 2 queens. Both of these, the fabulous rooms, are gonna have a partial ocean view. Now what that essentially means is you're facing the ocean, but you're not on as high of a floor. Since the buildings are not literally on the beach, but they're set back on the hillside. If you're on a lower floor, some of the trees, the jungle is gonna obstruct your view of the ocean here and there. And so you can even see that looking out the photos for these rooms. Both of these are gonna be a single room with no plunge pool. As you look at the spectacular ocean escape, you can get this in either the single king or 2 queen. Both of these are gonna have an ocean view, which means you're just gonna be on a higher floor and looking up and above over the jungle and out onto the beach and the ocean. Both of these are gonna be a single room with no plunge pool. Let's look at the cool corner suite and the fantastic ocean suite. These are in a lot of ways the same type of room. You get the bedroom plus the living room. The cool corner suite is gonna have a partial ocean view, while the fantastic ocean suite has the full ocean view. Both of these are single king. Both of them are bedroom plus living room, and both of them are gonna have the plunge pool. As we look at the WOW Suite and the eWOW Suite, you're getting into the top tier, the best rooms that the W Costa Rica has to offer. And the WOW Suite is basically the 1-bedroom option. The eWOW Suite is the 2-bedroom option. As you think about these, both are gonna have an ocean view. Both of them are gonna have this living room space. Both of them are gonna have a larger balcony and a plunge pool on the balcony. So that gives you a rundown on the different rooms at the W. And if you have additional follow-up questions on these, you can feel free to drop those in the comments. We'd love to help you out. Now let's just close out the video by talking about private access to more information and hitting some details on the beach. First, the W Costa Rica's website is actually a wealth of helpful information. And I'm actually surprised they don't talk about this more on the website. But one of the most helpful ways is you can just message the staff at the W directly through WhatsApp. In fact, if you look at the hotel's website and just take that phone number down, you can plug that directly into WhatsApp. Sorry, future Jason here. That number is actually not the correct number any longer for the WhatsApp. They've changed that over. So the new number, if you want to message the W staff on WhatsApp, is this one. And if for some reason in the future that changes again, you can just call the phone number that's on the W's website and ask them for the phone number to be able to message the staff. They actually have staff members dedicated to responding on WhatsApp, and they call them the whatever, whenever staff, because they'll get you whatever you need, whenever you need it. If you just message them through WhatsApp, they're actually really super helpful. They respond back pretty quickly, and they'll send you links and details and answer any questions that you might have. You can also use WhatsApp while you're there on the property during your trip to message them and ask for a ride from one of the golf carts, order room service, to be able to ask any questions about the details of the schedule while you're there. They're super responsive, just kind of always on top of things, and really quick to just be really helpful. Additionally, here is the QR code to give you direct access to the private link tree for hotel guests. This gets updated every week and has all of the details on the weekly schedule, so you can always see what's going on day by day as you get ready for your time there. They tend to repeat this weekly schedule with some regularity, so if you already know what days of the week you're going to be there, this will give you a pretty good idea of what the resort schedule is going to look like during your time at the W. Finally, let's talk about the star of the show at the W Costa Rica. For all that the W Costa Rica has to offer, in reality, the greatest part is Playa Conchal. It is widely considered the #1 beach in the world, and for good reason. This glorious beach really deserves its own video, and so we did just that. Rather than trying to pack all of the details about Playa Conchal into this video on the W, we created a whole nother video specifically focused on Playa Conchal. We'll put the link to that right here. Have a great trip. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, the W Costa Rica at Playa Conchal. What an idiot. This is embarrassing. Let's see, what does the script say here?